welcome, brother.
Thank you.
How was it driving on the M4?
Yeah, chaos. I actually left so early as well.
Bring the mic in, brother. Bring the mic in.
I left mine at 7, so I got here at 20 past 8.
Far out. You know, I used to drive from Earlwood to Penrith every day. It used to take me an hour and a bit. I would do the M5, M7, and M4.
Yeah.
Every day. It used to kill me on tolls.
That's like me. It's most of the time because my missus lives out in Sans Souci.
What?
Yeah, it's a far drive on the traffic. It's maybe hour and a half sometimes, hour 40.
Love is love, brother.
I know.
You do whatever it takes, man.
Unfortunately, love is love. Yes.
Whereabouts in Penrith, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm literally right next to the club, so I'm maybe 300 meters from the stadium.
And you grew up in Penrith, yeah? You were a Penrith boy?
I grew up in Mount Druitt.
Did ya?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
There's not many crows from there.
I know. I'm proper 2770, like from birth all the way till maybe 15, 14.
Honestly, I would not have picked it.
Yeah, not many people pick it.
Was there any other ethnics there in terms of like Europeans and Arabs and?
Nah, it was more
Polynesians?
Samoans and Tongans, and there was a few down our street. There was a few Croatians, Serbians, but not heaps. So you probably know like the sort of
the rivalry
there. So it's not that deep over there because it's mostly islanders. So but I loved it. To be honest, I wouldn't change it for the world.
As the years have gone on, do you feel like that Serbian-Croatian rivalry is kind of slowly diluting out?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
I like to hope so.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Yeah. Nah. Well, not anymore because obviously time.
Yeah.
It was back in the day, of course, for obvious reasons. But you know what? I appreciate you coming on, bro. It's great to have you back in Australia, and I got you a little gift, man, and a little surprise.
Right, okay.
For my friends. JD, how's your hands? I know you're not a goalkeeper.
I'm not a goalkeeper, but I'd like to think that's all right.
Thank you. Nice. Open them up, bro. What did you get? Well, I think I know what he got. I'm not gonna lie. I had a peek before. Yeah, she's a bit tight. There we go.
That come out good.
Oh, what did you get?
Beautiful. Thank you.
The P6000s triple whites. How good?
Love that.
I'm actually rocking those right now. You rocking them as well?
Unreal.
How good, bro? How good?
No, I saw these online and I was like, yeah, that's a bit of me.
I have to say, like, out of all the sneakers that I've worn, these are probably one of my favourite, like the most comfortable shoes.
Yeah, they're clean, eh?
Oh, proper.
They're real clean.
I'm OCD with my shoes. Like, if I get one smudge mark on them, you'll lose me.
No, they're nice. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Now, put them aside. Bro, I want to trip you out.
Right, okay.
Let me give you a bit of a background story. So, a few years ago, I went to this charity, and mate, I'm telling you, there was billionaires in that room, like millionaires, billionaires, whatever. I was probably the poorest, I'm not going to lie. And the jersey come up on stage, and I was pretty tanked at this point, and it was a Western jersey. That's all I heard, Western. I just heard Western, right? And then I was like, oh, wow. I'm looking around, and no one's bidding for it. I'm like, come on, man. It's for charity. Like, someone just bid for it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought I started off $1,000, put my hand up, right? And then going once, going twice, sold. I'm like, oh God. Like, Mrs. is looking at me. I'm like, shit. I'm actually a jersey fanatic. I love jerseys as well. Yeah. So I didn't mind, and it was going to charity, so it was for a good cause. Anyway, they came across to the ATM, quickly shoved it in my face, paid it. And then they came over with the framed jersey, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, that's not a Wanderers jersey. It was actually this.
The West United kit.
Brother, I freaked out. I'm like, who are these? Anyway, it was...
that's the Champions kit, no?
Yeah, it is a Champions kit, yeah. So a bit of good piece of history right there.
Yeah, I was there for that.
You were there for that. And I've actually found your signature, right?
Yeah, it'd be somewhere. Yeah, there it is.
It is, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good, man. Have a look at it.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of these in a bit, hey?
When was the last time you were there? Was it 22 or 21?
22, I think.
So you went back to Wanderers 23?
Yeah, in January, in the mid-season.
Yes, and you won the Johnny Warren medal that year, is that correct?
No, the year after.
The year after. And I even got this photo. It's a bit raggedy, but bear with me. Bro, look at the young buck over here.
Yeah, that's young, huh?
You'd say young, but you've got the mustache of your dad. Like, it's that thick, proper crow mustache.
Yeah, I've always had like that mustache. Yeah.
Special year, that one, obviously.
Yeah, good group, this one. Yeah, probably one of my favorite groups.
What made it good?
It was just a bunch of guys that cared more about each other than the football, to be honest with you.
Really?
It was like a really tight group. I haven't had a group like that or close like that. This group was like real special, yeah. Like there would be times where we'd finish training and all of us have like maybe trained like shit, or, you know, there's a few heads are flying at training, you know how it is. And
Yeah.
if you send a message out like who's down to go, I don't know, to the pub for a feed, you'd have 80% of them come.
Really?
You know, usually groups maybe are like 4 or 5 here, 4 or 5 there, young boys together, old boys together. Nah, here it was like tight pack, real tight pack. So but that's credit to John. John's a good coach.
That was my next question.
John.
Yeah. What do you like about him as a coach? Obviously, we know what he's done on the pitch as a player.
Yeah, legendary player, of course. John, you know why? Because you can get on with him so well. He's such a good guy as well. Like, when I left Western United, I've never had more respect for someone than him, because I said to him, I was like, look, it's not working for me here. I want to play. Obviously, I wanted to play more, but that's every young kid ever in any sport.
Of course.
But I said, you know, I'd like to maybe go home. I miss a bit of home. You know, I was very vulnerable with him, and he was straight vulnerable back. He's like, no problem. I'll do my best, and he got it done for me. So it was him and Mal. They got it done straight away. So I'd say he's very, very, very good human first before coach. Yeah.
Well, you need that, right?
Yeah.
What about Mal Impiombato? Did I get that
Mal,
right?
Yes.
You got a close relationship with him. He's now with you at the Western Sydney Wanderers.
Yeah. So he come this season, I'm pretty sure, or the back end of last year. I was with him at Western. Top guy, real good guy. He always puts the players first. That's what I like. He's never like, you know, some GMs, directors, all that. They obviously put the business, which is important. It is a business at the end of the day. But he's a very good guy. He'll always come. He'll always say good morning to everyone. You know, it's very easy to get on with now. So, yeah, I'm happy he's here, especially at Wanderers, because he's real good to get along with.
Can you educate me about the actual role that Mal has at the club? So he's a football director. That's a term for it, right?
Yeah.
So would that sit as like a general manager in rugby league terms?
Yeah.
So it's the link between administration and the coaching staff.
Yeah. So he would more so like, he would, you know, be in and around players coming in, moving out. He would be a name that you would talk to through the way. So, you know, sometimes coaches call players and be like, I want you in my team, blah, blah, which is normal. But he'll always have a little say, not a say, but he'll always speak to players in and out. He'll talk to the agents. He'll try meet common grounds, you know, that kind of guy in and amongst it. Like now, if we go on away trips, he'll be the one directing, and you know what I mean? Like he's sort of, he runs the show when it's not the coach or like, say, the CEOs and all that stuff. So he's like the understudy of like a leader in the team, yeah.
Back at Western United, who did you mesh with in the playing group?
Out of these boys?
Yeah.
A lot actually, because I was a bit of a troublemaker when I was
Booyah!
Yeah, I like to go out. I was 18. I was 18, 19, fresh, single, Melbourne. Yeah, unreal. You know what I mean? So I like to go out. A few of these boys, you know, Connor Payne was very close with. Benny Gruccio, still very close with him today. Very good mates. Josh Risden, Socceroo, you know, he was like a bit of a father figure there for me. But then I had boys that I looked up to, like, for example, Nicolas Milanovic. He's obviously a centre-back. Centre-back, old guy, but, like, what a guy. Carried himself.
Good career.
Yeah, good career. Obviously, he has misses kids, but when he was with the boys, he acted like he was 18. You know what I mean? So he was always...
I can relate to that.
Yeah, he was good. He was real good.
Bro, I did the full thing. Like, obviously, coming as a young kid, and then, like, all you want to do is, like, go out, party, living the dream, right?
Yeah.
And then as you become, like, a leader and a senior head, you know, you got kids, you're married, you're now the responsible one. Make sure you're stretching, boys. Make sure you're staying hydrated. But at the same time, you want to come into the dressing room because you're not going out. And I kind of, like, go over to the young fellas. I'm like, oh, boys, so what happened on the weekend? Anything, give me a story.
I'm like in that middle ground now, like not young anymore, but not kids yet. So like I'm sort of see everything. I see so many like older guys, say over the age of 30 now with kids, like turn into a different beast when they come to training. Like they just want to be a kid again. There's no kids around. There's no wife around. You know, your phone's in the change room for now, 5 hours, 6 hours. So you can just be yourself. So that's why it's good. That's important in groups, and we have that in that group now. I think the group now is really good.
Well, a bit of sad news. I guess for the A-League and for the club, the Western United, like they're officially gone, like they're being terminated. I do believe that South Melbourne are trying to get a license and to replace them.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. Actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much truth there is to it, but you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. You never know. Did you see any signs when you were a player at the club?
No, I don't know what went wrong. To be honest, like. You know, there was rumours about some of the boys not getting paid and stuff like that a few times, which is
terrible,
bad.
man.
Yeah. So when I was there was no problem. Like we had the new facility going up. I didn't get to go into the new facilities that was getting built, but there was a big project, and we trained at the AFL at Essendon's ground. Beautiful facilities, was good with everyone. Never seemed like there was a problem financially. So, yeah, I don't know what went wrong. I don't know because I wasn't there. So, yeah, it's a shame because only won a title 4 years ago. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Very prematurely in his life.
I know, maybe 6 years maybe they're alive. Maybe I'd say. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's for me that's a proper A-League team, so that's why it's unfortunate.
So that jersey is very, very rare, and it'll be worth quite a bit. Hopefully, hopefully for you. Yeah, why not? It's the only champions one you'll get from them. So exactly.
Hopefully.
But brother, most importantly, you're back home. Yeah. You are back home, back in the red and black. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, it's great. I was waiting to come home.
Really?
Yeah. Because look, when I went over, I was so excited to go over. To be honest, no person's not going to want to go over and try. But it came, March, April, May, and I was like, I can't do it. I just want to go home and play. So, I'm definitely down to try a second time, 100%. But I just need to get my feet going again. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah.
You said home.
Yeah.
It is home for you, Western Sydney?
Yeah, of course. I made it clear to, my agent and people that around that time I wanted to come home purely just to play. I was open to going around Europe and maybe other places, maybe around Asia or something, but to get my feet back on the ground and play again, I wouldn't want to go anywhere else than the A-League. Wanderers was still a bit of a iffy. I didn't know if it was going to be Wanderers or someone else, but
it would have killed me if I saw you in some other colours, man.
Oh, you know what, let's try get Wanderers done first, and if that doesn't work, then we'll try something else. And yeah, fortunately it was sweet. Because
the last interaction we actually had, besides messaging on Instagram, was I think I was part of with you. I was celebrating with you on the field. But I think it was against City FC when you beat them 1-0, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if it was at the Allianz or at Combank.
I think it was at Allianz. Because I can't remember winning at Combank, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. Well, it was at Allianz. And I was doing stuff with Paramount. And I locked eyes on you. And we just started dancing. And you were partying with the RBB. And wow, what a moment, man. Yeah. And obviously, it's always a great moment when you beat Sydney FC. But back to the Wanderers. It's very refreshing to hear you say you wanted to come back, especially to the A-League, obviously to the Western Sydney Wanderers, because a lot of people don't, I think, respect the A-League as such. And to actually hear you say that is just really refreshing. It just shows you how passionate and how proud you are to play in this league, and it is a top-tier league.
Yeah.
Because not only that, you're over in Europe, man. You're playing in the Scottish Premier League. I'm sure there would have been other clubs that might have had their eye on you, and you could have potentially signed up there.
Yeah, definitely. There was clubs around Europe that even the year I had, which wasn't the worst year in the world, I just didn't play as much as I liked.
Yeah.
Didn't get on my feet, didn't get to run any games. We had 3 coaches in a year, never going to go well for any player that gets signed by the first coach. So, I don't know how it is in NRL. Obviously, I'm a mad NRL fan, but I don't know how it works because, in NRL, players stay longer at clubs than football. That's just how it is. So once you get signed by one manager and he's sacked after 6 weeks, it's so hard to now get along with the next one. Then he gets sacked. So then it's another one, you know what I mean? So every coach wants to bring in their own players.
Totally understand.
Yeah, so it was tough. So yeah, there was clubs around Europe in different countries, like maybe the Netherlands, there was Belgium, there was a few other teams. Not the best teams, but not the worst. It was in that middle ground. So there was definitely a place to go. There was just something was telling me I had to come back and play. I just wanted to play again. Just play consistent
90-minute games.
80, 90-minute games, get back on my feet, try to replicate what I did, and then try again somewhere else. Maybe, my view on Europe has changed a little bit. It was always a dream. Europe's the best place to be, dream. Now it's yes, it is a dream. It's great for young players to go because the ceiling there is so much higher than here, of course.
Go to so many countries.
Yeah, so if you go there, ball out, go again, ball out. Now you're in the Premier League, the Serie A, blah, blah, blah. But, I think Europe's great, but there's also other markets too that's fantastic. Japan's a great market. MLS now is a huge market. So now there's different places I want to try as well. So whether it's Europe, whether it's MLS, or it's Japan, any of those, plus some extras, I think it's a great opportunity,
There's a few Socceroos in the J League. We've got Duke.
Yeah, there was
Yengi's
Duke.
there.
Yengi's there. Yeah.
I think Jackson Irvine just signed for... Did he just sign for Osaka?
He did. Yeah. Him. There was... Jason Guerrero was there. I don't know if he's still there, but he was there. Yeah, there was a few in Japan, actually. I think Japan's great. I've watched a few games in Japan, and the quality is real good. Yeah, real good. So, same as the MLS. I think the MLS has always been, but since young, I wanted to play in America. So I'd love to go there one day.
You went through a lot of change when you signed with Aberdeen. So much, like you
Yeah.
said, three managers you went through.
Yeah.
With those 2-3 managers comes a different philosophy, different tactics, different style of play.
Yeah.
Not only that, like different culture. And like people want to say that defense wins premierships, or I don't know if it's the same in your world, so to speak.
Defense wins tournaments, they say. Here.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like to say that let's think deeper. Culture wins comps,
Yeah, it does.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
and you just said it yourself, like Western United, like you had a very strong knit group.
Yeah.
Like you would do anything for each other.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, 100%. I think how you are as a group, and I think I've always said the stronger you are off the field is always going to replicate on the field.
100%.
Like in football, if you see a guy and you know him, but you only know his name and you see him every day for 4 hours and don't see each other, maybe when he gets beat by a player, you just in your head don't go help. But like, you know, some of these boys, I've seen them go through some fucked shit, to be honest. So if he's getting beaten, you know, he's been beat and someone's running down the line, you chase, you go, like you just want to help, you know what I mean? So it's more of a brotherhood than a team. That's what I think. So in Aberdeen it was tough because it was never a brotherhood because, you know, you
got so many foreigners.
That's what I mean. Our first team we signed, I can't remember the number, but it was over 20 different nationalities in the first team, which is insane. I've never seen that. So half the team doesn't speak English. Some speak English. Some speak, like just so many different languages. Like everyone's trying to speak English, but it's hard. Like I had on my left a Dutch boy, then I had a Swedish boy on my right, Danish boy, then I had Yankee Cassini, I had him there. Then I had, there was a few different nationalities, German, Ghanaian, like just different. It's just a different outlook on the whole change room. It's so hard to, like I'm sure it could work, but it just didn't because, you know, the first coach was sacked and then the next guy come in. Then there was a few Scottish players that got signed. Then now the coach is Northern Irish now. Now Northern Irish boys come in. So now it's just like, it just changes so much. Like I looked at the lineup the other day and it's
completely different.
There was one player in the whole squad that was the same when I got there. And that was only a year ago. Yeah. So only a year ago. And that's 18 players in a match day, which is crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it is over there. But it's so cutthroat, you know, like don't get me wrong. I don't believe in like, you get lucky. You make your own luck. You make your own luck. But yeah, I had none of it when I was there. So I would just get home and just look in the sky. I'm like, man, just give me something. Just something.
Some bad luck.
Yeah,
man.
Just something. Like there was never an injury for me to come in, or there was never like a suspension, or just nothing. So I was like, come on.
Still a couple of silver linings out of it though. Like you know, you
don't
tested
get me wrong.
yourself,
Wouldn't
went to a
change it
different
for a
league.
thing. Yeah, it was a great experience. Don't get me wrong. Like I lived in possibly like the coldest place in Europe, in Scotland.
Context.
Yeah,
Aberdeen's
cold.
the most as north as you can get,
Yeah,
right?
freezing. Like,
bro.
Yeah.
I was there in 2009. I was in Edinburgh. I played a test match against Scotland, and it was the coldest conditions I've ever played in my life.
And Edinburgh's not even close to Aberdeen. That's how bad it is there. Like,
how cold we talking?
Me and my missus got stuck in the apartment for like 3 weeks. Couldn't drive. The snow built up to our knees.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I swear to God. I'll show you photos after the podcast. So bad. Yeah, so bad. It would get to maybe at the worst.
How do you train in those conditions? Indoors?
Yeah, we'd go indoors sometimes, but that was only available sometimes. So there would be times we train outside where it's like bucketing rain and snow together. The wind there is crazy because it's hills everywhere. So the wind is insane there from the beach because we're right next to the water. So the wind's terrible. Try training, like for me, the worst conditions I've trained in one day was rain was bucketing, it turned into snow sometimes, and it's going like sideways into your face. It's freezing. It's -10. Like it's just so bad.
So any of you boys thinking to ever sign for Aberdeen, like you must really love football.
Yeah. So I loved it too much. So I was like, I don't care about the weather. Like when I had that in front of me, I'm like, nah. Like I don't care about the weather. Don't care about this. Football's a dream. I'm going. And don't get me wrong, I'd tell anyone to go because it's a great place. Like Pittodrie Stadium, fantastic. Fans, fantastic. Football's fantastic. Just if you can't put up with weather, it's not your place. Yeah, it's not your place. Like there'd be -15 one day, -13, -14. The occasional day in winter, like the normal day would be -3, -4. Like the normal day. Yeah, it's so cold. Snow all the time in winter. It's insane. I just left now. When I come back, it snowed for about 15 minutes. That's in summer, in spring. Like, that's how cold it gets sometimes. Our summer there, like, some of the boys that I was with live there all their lives. And they've got, like, thongs, singlet, shorts, and it's 15. And that's, like, peak summer.
Makes me
16, peak summer.
My gosh.
And I'm like, come on, man. Like, I got used to it. Because when I come back here now, I'm outside and my mum's like, put a fucking jumper on.
To be fair, we've had a great winter, knock on wood.
That's what I mean. But like sometimes it's windy outside here in the last few weeks and I'm in shorts and thing. I'm like, this ain't cold, but they think it's cold. So I got used to it a bit. But yeah, I can't understand how those guys, like, I can see why they all go European summers because it's just cold there. It's just cold.
Tell me about the league itself. How would you describe it? Compared to the A-League? You know what? How do you compare it to the A-League?
I would compare it, I'd say it's more...
it's
more
in the
physical,
actual
right?
game. It's more physical, yeah.
Yeah, in the actual game you're playing, physical, yeah, 100%. Like stuff here gets called for fouls, but over there it doesn't get looked at as a foul. You know what I mean? Like my first game, played really well, but I underestimated what a foul means there than here. Like here, I would just jump in front of someone if they touched me, I'd fall free kick. But like there, you're not getting a free kick unless you're getting smashed. It's no free kick. Yeah, it just keeps playing and playing. Look, our first game was Hearts away, which is a crazy game. Like. It's a bit of a derby, packed stadium.
They're playing well too. They've got a good team.
It was 25,000. Like, you're getting booed every time you touch the ball because I'm a new signing, so I'm getting smashed. It's just my first 3 tackles I copped. Oh my God. Yeah, I got hammered, smashed.
Got to get that up, Joseph, for later.
Smashed. Cammy Devlin smashed me, the Aussie. Got smashed by the left back. Harry Milne smashed me, and then one of the Portuguese guys, smashed me. I remember watching it back and I was like, fuck, man. Like here, that's a booking. Yeah. So it's like, but yeah, it was good. My first 5 rounds were my favourite time there because I played, that was my most consistent time, first 4 or 5 rounds. But it was just unlucky. We didn't score many goals, so it was just next. That's how it was.
What went wrong, you reckon?
I don't know. It was like, we were actually playing okay football. We just couldn't put the ball in the net. Yeah. I don't know what it was. It was just... We'd get crosses in. We missed a lot of sitters. Like, I missed a little bit. The other wing I missed a bit. Yangi missed a bit. And then the new boys come in. They missed a bit. So it took a while for us to start winning. Then we went on a bit of a patch. We started winning. But it was just unlucky I wasn't really a part of that patch. Like, I'd come on for 10, 15 minutes. I played well. I played good minutes in the Conference League. That was fun. I wouldn't change that for the world. Playing in Europe, that was cool. Yeah, got some cool jerseys. Cool jerseys I took away. Cool stadiums I played at, some sick stadiums. Like? Athens away was fucking insane. Yeah, that was like smoke.
AK.
Yeah, AK Athens, like fireworks, flares. You're getting coins chucked at you. I got smacked by a coin.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, when I was warming up, right next to their cage. There's like a big cage. There's like an away cage in the corner. Then they have like a little cage and then the main fans are on the other side. But against Athens... They had like a section that weren't there because obviously they were banned from a previous game or something, but they were still psychos. The normal supporters, psychos. Yeah, they are psychos. Like,
there is levels.
Yeah, there's levels to the game. Yeah, there was Athens. Athens was crazy. Prague away was crazy. Their fans are unreal.
Czechs.
Yeah, and our last away game was AEK Larnaca in Cyprus, and that's actually a small stadium, but they were psychos too. Like They gave it big time, like really loud. Not a big stadium.
But as a player, you want to play in front of that, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
I know it's very hostile.
That's
you don't want coins chucked at your head, obviously.
I know.
But like, you want that passion. You as a player, like looking into the stands, you see flares going off. You see people jumping up and down.
Yeah. You got to be built for it. You got to be built for it. I think. Like, it's. I'll be honest. The Europe, like Conference League and the Scottish Prem, for example. It's not built for the week. That's for sure. It's not built for the week.
What's the biggest sledge that you've heard from the sideline? Directed at you or someone in your team?
Fuck, man. How unscripted is this podcast?
Oh, it's very everything. It's all game here.
I'm trying to think what I've copped. I've copped a few mothers this, mothers that.
Really?
Yeah. I've had my missus Instagram tag. I've had some bad ones. I got back from a game and my car was fully bananaed completely. Yeah. I've had such a bad time.
How do they know it was your car?
I just don't. They know everything over there, man. And that's like our supporters, maybe their support. I don't know. But it's just, there'd be times where I was like to Bella, like, I don't want to go outside today. Like, I just don't. It's because they know everyone in Aberdeen. Your fans know you everywhere. I could not go to a cafe without someone asking for a photo or someone eyeing you off,
That's
or
mad.
someone hammering you in the back.
That's mad.
You know what I mean? So it was a one club city, and that's all they live for, Aberdeen, just the football club. So everyone knows who you are, no matter your age, status, how much you played, how less you played. Everyone knows who you are. So there, I'd have I remember one day I'm with Bella and we're going for a coffee early in the morning, a day off, and I get to a red light and I look right and I've got maybe a full car, I reckon 19, 20-year-olds just like this, like that. I'm like, no, Bella's laughing next to me. I'm like, this is funny. It is funny. But it's just the point I'm trying to prove. You just cop it everywhere you go. Either it's good or it's bad. I would come on one game, play really well, then all right, I go to the cafe and there's photo, played so well, You get fed your ego, and then sometimes your ego gets fucking jabbed in the chest.
Brought back to reality.
Yeah, bad. So, I've copped some bad ones. Away fans just give it to you, but
standard.
But they'll give it to you all game. Then you go to the corner, you look back and laugh at them, and they'll laugh back at you. So it's just it's never, I don't think, personal with away fans. It's just banter. They say what they want, no matter what it is, and you could shake their hand after the game. That's why I like it over there. Here it's a bit more personal.
Aussie banter, it doesn't get more ruthless than that.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, you lived in Mildura, brother. You're built different, huh?
Yeah, I know. You need to be built. Like I said, you need to be built for it. Yeah, especially pressure moments is you can't teach pressure moments. I think.
Yeah.
You know, so there's players that step up sometimes and eat pressure, and some players, go in a shell with pressure. But that's fine. That's normal. That's how a team works. You can't have 11 players that want to be the pressure guy. It just doesn't work.
When you signed with Aberdeen, were you freshly? Did you just win the Johnny Warren medal?
Yeah.
You went the year after, next season after.
I went straight away. Yeah.
You went straight away, right?
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that? You've been playing consistent minutes. You're players player of the league.
Yeah.
And then you go over there to a tough comp, tough league. The conditions are horrible. Team was in shambles.
Yeah.
How did you deal with that mentally?
When I first went over there, I was obviously on my high horse because I won the Johnny Warren and the Alex Tobe, and I won everything. I had one of the best seasons an Australians ever had here. Then I went, and the first part was great because I was playing, but we weren't winning, so I was getting stressed, obviously. And then that next 8 to 10 weeks, I was like, "Fuck, man! What's gone wrong here?" I started coming to training and feeling obviously I trained all right at times and well, but you start doubting yourself, and the confidence goes, and you're like, well, "I can't kick a ball. I'm shit,
bro.
I'm shit."
It's so hard because you're right here, you're at the top,
Yeah.
and then you're all of a sudden here.
Yeah, but that's obviously going to Europe, especially in a league with Celtic and Rangers and all them big guys. You go from the top dog to now to a middle to baby, and you got to work your way back up again. And I just got caught in that middle ground where I just couldn't get back up, So yeah, it was frustrating, but I dealt with it well at first. But because I had my missus there, it was easy. I could just vent and easy. But then she come back in Feb, so it was harder the last part of the season because the mental game is no joke in football. That's for sure, no joke. I found that well and truly this year. That come.
What about growing up? Were you always on track to be an A-League star, be a professional?
I always wanted to be a footballer. Yeah, definitely.
But what was your pathway like?
Well, my dad's ruthless. My dad's a proper Croat. Played when he was younger. Played NSL days, so before the A-League.
What team?
He was Sydney United as well. So he was just a hardcore.
Are you a United boy?
Yeah. I played there as a kid, as a junior.
Yeah.
It was. He's ruthless. My mum's dad, ruthless in football. He was a coach at Sydney United, so mum's side and dad's side, both football. It was always going to be football. So, I've got a little brother now, football. Everyone's just football. Our family, cousins, everyone's just football. So it was always in me to do well, but, no one, in my family, anywhere, cousins, that no one actually really made it. So I was like, I'd like to be the first to, play in the A-League, play consistently and all that stuff. So yeah, that was good. But my pathway was more I was never complimented by my parents for anything, as in if I played a good game, it was never well done. It was always, you did this shit, you did this wrong. So these days it's a bit different, obviously.
Never satisfied.
Yeah, that's how I am as well now. Like when I won the Johnny Warren, I was not trying to be an ego, but I would always be like, man, I scored 12 goals, but fuck me, I should have had 20. I should have had 20, 25.
Fuck,
you know
I love
what I mean?
that. Yeah,
so
I love that.
that's how I am now. This cup game, I'm fuming I couldn't do more. Don't get me wrong, scored a good free kick, but we lost the game. You know what I mean? And I had chances there to maybe take on a player and score as well. So, maybe I was, too pushy for players to take penalties. I don't know. I always question myself. I think that's come with age as well. Like now I'm transitioning a bit more to like a mature head, leading a team, because now in the A-League, teams' average ages are going down a little bit. More younger players are coming through, older players getting pushed out. Yeah. So now I'm at that age where I'm getting into that leadership sort of thing. So I want to try and, help the team off the field with like, if these young boys want to ask something, like come ask me. I'm not that, I don't bite, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, it was a journey like that. My dad was ruthless. He always helped me. It wouldn't change it for the world, by the way, because that's how I'm now built as a human, I think. Ruthless. Like I want everything, not perfect, but I'm never satisfied. Like
you never get comfortable.
Never ever. I'm never ever comfortable. Like, and I've got the right people around me. If I do get comfortable, they'll kick me right back where I belong.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you should never take anything personal. Like if someone comes up to you and go, listen, man, like you're slacking here and there, like you could have done this better, blah blah blah. Like you should never ever get personal, because as soon as you get personal, it's your ego talking.
That's what I mean. So like I have teammates now and in past teams where if I don't even want to tell them they did wrong, because I know they're gonna come straight back at me like.
But that's the young kids these days, no?
Yeah,
like,
I think that's the new. Like I always say I'm like the last sort of crop of generation where it was hard ass. And then after me, like my brother now, he's just about to turn 17.
He's a goalkeeper, right?
Yeah. So
is he at Wanderers as well?
Yeah. He's in like the 20s, pushing, trying to get in the NPL, blah blah blah. But
good.
He's brought up in that, like, the TikTok era, the Instagram era. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, don't get me wrong. I love my TikTok and
I
Instagram.
can't complain as well.
I love it as well.
I'll do some stupid shit on
Yeah,
them.
me too. So, but he's a part of that crop where he's like, if I go to him now and be like, man, you could have saved that goal. He would be like, yeah, but it was a good shot. But like, I get it's a good shot, but you still got to like, I don't know. I'm just, in my head, I'm like, you can save it. If I was a keeper, I would honestly, as bad as it sounds, I think every goal I conceded was my fault. That's how I'm thinking, like with football as well. So, yeah, it's how I've been brought up. It's how my grandparents treated me. It's how my parents treated me. It's how my cousins treated me. They all treated me like you're never good enough until there's always someone better than you. There's always someone better than
100%
you. You know what I mean? In anything, like I like to think in the A-League, I'm one of the best, but there's always someone better. One day, someone else is better. It's just how it is. So I went to Aberdeen and played against Celtic in front of fucking 60,000. They're all better than you. So you're trying to prove a point. Rangers, same. They're all better than you.
Was Ange the coach then? Nah.
No.
He was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. He was gone. But like, I've gone from like, no disrespect, playing, these A-League boys where in my head I'm like, I'm better than him, so I can beat him. Where my first game at home at Aberdeen was against Kieran Tierney. Celtic, the left back.
Yeah, I know Kieran Tierney.
Yeah, so played great career. Arsenal, Premier League. Top player. So got the ball, dribbled at him, beat him. I'm like, all right, like now my ego's talking to me like I'm better than him. Next tackle, smash me. Next tackle, smash me. But got the ball. And I'm like, okay, you're not as good as you think. Go back to your basics. Sort of like that. So there's always someone better than you. And I think it's very important for not just like footballers, but athletes in general to have a bit of that mentality of like, you're not as good as you think you are. There's always someone better. Like, unless you're Messi, there's always someone better. So
sorry, what about Ronaldo, bro?
There's always someone better.
So you're a Messi
Number
fan?
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I'm a fan of Ronaldo.
Can I say, listen, I'm not a hater, bro.
I'm a fan of Ronaldo. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see how people think he can better. But that's just me speaking. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've got a few reasons why I relate to Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Obviously,
people can relate. Don't get me wrong.
I'm half Madridense, like same place where he's from.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're being Portuguese and whatnot. I think it's his work rate, his ethic. Like,
yeah.
Bro, he's 40 years old, bro. And like you said about not getting comfortable, he's out of anyone in the world, he could have got comfortable. And you know what? I've done enough here, but the bloke's still going.
I know. I don't understand it. I still don't understand. Like the guy's playing in Saudi, earning. I don't even know what he's earning, but I know it's not normal, right? But it's why keep playing?
What about you, Josu? Are you a Ronaldo or a Messi guy?
It's obviously Messi.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts, bro. That hurts.
I don't know. Just like Ronaldo, I'm a fan of Ronaldo and how he is. Like he's just a machine. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't have the same feeling when I watch Messi. I don't know. He just like wows everyone. Even footballers. When footballers watch Messi, they're like, I want to be him. I don't know. It's just people want to be Ronaldo because the Champions Leagues and the goals. In the comments. So I don't know. I think Messi's the only player that can like literally like wow you when you're playing. Like Ronaldo's the best at what he does, but like Messi's just not on the same level.
Why are you nodding your head? Why are you nodding your head?
Messi, like you said, has that enjoyability to watch. Ronaldo's, you have to give him praise for doing what he does, but Messi is like, wow.
Yeah.
The natural talent.
It's a good way to put it.
The skill.
But boy, you're saying Ronaldo's never had a wow
No,
moment.
he does.
No,
He does.
he
Of
has,
course he
he
does.
has.
Oh, get it defensive now, boys. You're pissing me off. The show's
No,
over.
of course,
Get out of here.
For me, they're number 1 and 2.
I'm going to get
Like clean.
absolutely roasted in the comments. I can just imagine it. I can just imagine all you bandwagon Messi fans. Oh, anyway.
No, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Ronaldo fans. My brother's a massive Ronaldo fan.
Oh,
That's
there we
always
go.
a debate.
Should have got him in the show.
Yeah,
No.
always a debate. Always a debate. Never ends.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
What's the easiest position on the pitch? See how we had to take a moment?
Yeah. I would say the easiest is a centre back.
Whoa.
Yeah, I would say.
Controversial.
I would say these days.
Why?
Because obviously no position's easy, but it's, for me these days, the running is so demanding. And obviously they run, I would say, the least in a game. You know, they're there. If you're winning and you're on top of a team, you are absolutely smoking cigarettes as a centre back. You're just sitting there, left and right, let everyone else do it. You know what I mean? So, but don't get me wrong, they got to still defend and that. But like, is it that? It's not that like crazy in the scheme of like, for example, like a number 6, a defensive mid.
I was going to say defensive mid.
That's tough.
You reckon?
I think that's tough. Yeah. These days, they got to screen the defenders. They got to.
Yeah, true.
They got to play the killer ball sometimes. They're doing the most running, so now you got to be physically the best in the team. I would say like a winger. Like I'm a winger, and it's not in some systems it's easy. Some it's easy.
I played winger last year, Div 3 Concord, and it gave you good perspective of what like...
Yeah, it is easy sometimes. Like I've played in a system where they don't want you to run back, so you just
Oh, no, it was hard for me.
you just park it there and wait for the ball and then go have fun.
As a winger in league, I'm doing 7 to 8 Ks a game.
Yeah.
I was doing it when I was playing soccer last year. Man, I was doing close to 10.
Yeah, wingers tough in a system like we play now with Ufi. I'm gonna die this year. Like
Well, yeah, you know what? I want to speak about Ufi. Like when
Yeah.
you, what was the conversation like when before you came to the club with Ufi?
It was good. He was very clear that he wanted me. So
That's awesome.
I kind of said like, you know, Wanderers is like my club. So I would love to come back. But he was good. Like even when I spoke to him and Mao, it was like, yeah, we're making signings, but like now because you're trying to interest, we'll just wait and see what happens. Like he let me know like I'm first. Like when you sign, then we got you. You have to let us know. If you don't sign, then we'll sign other players. They're not going to double cross me. So that was a great feeling to know that like at least they've got my trust, and they've got mine, of course. So he was adamant. He's ambitious. He's ruthless. He's ambitious. And that's the kind of coaches I've worked for in the past and done well for.
I think that's what we need.
Yeah, I think so too, because you know we had Mark Rudin, who was a great coach. I believe he was ruthless, got the best out of his players. You know, but you can be ruthless and still be like calm and collected. Like for example, Stadge is calm. Like he was nowhere near ruthless, but he'd make ruthless calls. So that's why we've done well under him as well. So I think Ufi's going to be perfect for Western Sydney. Absolutely perfect. He's just ruthless. He wants the best sprint, press, like
That's what I was going to ask
in
you
their
next.
faces. Yeah.
Stylistically, like what does he want you doing?
Well, his system he played at Sydney when he was there, in my opinion, was the hardest team I played in A-League ever.
Why?
Just the press was insane. Like you couldn't breathe. Like you get the ball and there's 2-3 players running at you. So it felt like, honestly, felt like fucking under 10s. Like, you know, when the ball goes everywhere, everyone's just fucking chasing the ball. It was like, felt like that. Felt like you're getting swarmed.
Can I ask, how do you combat that, a team with aggressive press?
There's ways to beat any style. I think you need to be really confident and brave with the ball if you're getting pressed. Like it needs to happen in one touch to 2 touch. It has to happen quick because they can't press everything. Like if you're playing a team that's pressing like absolute dogs, there's always going to be space somewhere. Like if a team all comes into press, you could go one switch over to the other fullback and
Because
you're
that's
out.
what I was going to say. Like
Yeah.
passing the ball around more, doesn't
Yeah.
that beat the press?
Yeah, it does. But then again, here, if your press is really good here, you can be so successful. Like his team in Sydney was so successful. Like they pinched so many balls off defenders and would just score. And then the game's done. 1-0, 2-0 done, finished. So I think that's the system he wants to play. He wants to play a high pressing system. So for us, especially wingers, it's so demanding. Like he wants us to go to the centre back and then If it goes the other side, I'm back in as like a 6. So like it's a lot of running. Like there's no way I'm getting in a 90-minute game under him.
It's demanding on the midfielders
under
as well.
12 Ks, 12 and a bit.
It's demanding for midfielders as well because like
Yeah.
if you've got a high press as well, and if they're not pressing with you,
Yeah.
like there's obviously a massive gap in the middle, and it's
Yeah,
going
and
to.
the way he wants to play, the 6s have to go a lot. Like Angus Thurgate in our team, he ran 16.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, just then. The
No, he
120,
didn't.
yeah. That's the highest I've seen. Yeah, he ran 16 Ks on the dot. I think it was 15,950 or something like that. And that's a lot of running. Yeah.
Brother.
That's big. That's huge for a footballer. So that's like AFL numbers. That's massive.
That's a 2-day recovery for me.
Yeah.
Like,
I was in recovery. I played 70 minutes. He played 120.
did you play in that Hakoah friendly behind closed doors?
Nah.
You didn't. Yeah, I went and watched that.
I wasn't here for that. So I was just.
Here, just chuck it out. I'll hold it for you. I'll
Yeah.
hold one for you.
I was still chilling. I was just calm, was unfit still. The boys were in the rhythm, so I'm a bit behind. So I'm still trying to get into like the groove, looking after my body because my body's, especially with this training like block we've got, is a tough one. So I'm catching like a little bit of like niggles and bruises, but that'll come in match fitness.
You know what I'm noticing with you boys, like your pre-seasons are becoming much shorter than what they used to be.
Yeah, because it used to be like 19 weeks.
Yeah.
Now it's like 16, I think, which is still long.
Did you say 19 weeks?
Yeah, it's a long preseason, man. It's the worst in the world. Football preseason here is number 1 in the world. Yeah. In Europe, it's like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm getting it from.
So I've gone over there now, done a 3-week preseason, come here, and I've got like 10 weeks left.
Bro, 19 weeks is
It used to be like that.
diabolical.
Yeah, terrible.
Diabolical.
Now it's like 15. So it's still shit, but it's
15 's
better.
still long.
Yeah, it's long.
But if you win the A-League, how long is it?
You get a little bit more time off.
Yeah, so it'd be like a...
You get a bit more time off. You have maybe like a 12-week or something.
Still?
13, which is long. Yeah, it is. It's long. In Australia, it's so bad. I don't know why it's so long, but it's because our seasons aren't as long as Europe. It's never been. It's always been an October to June, October to May. I would love to see it be like an August to May. It'd be great.
I agree with you.
Yeah, just because the league's struggling. So it's the money and the financials, and they need to find somewhere and something to find all these teams and money. So
I get it.
hopefully it'll work. I think it will.
What's it like playing the Australian Cup?
Australian Cup's fun because it's.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's fun because you don't. That's the only cup you have here. So like overseas, you maybe have 1, 2, maybe 3 cups you play in. Here you only have 1, and you play against those NPL teams, which is fun. Because it's more fairer these days because NPL's back end of their season, so they're all fit or as fit as they can be, and A-League teams are just starting preseason. So obviously, I'll always say a really fit A-League team would beat an NPL team 95% of the time. But because everyone's unfit still, players haven't signed, trying young boys, trying new teams, new systems, and then against a team that's it's a bit more closer. That's why you see these days these NPL teams, they beat the A-League teams. They're beating them a lot more. I think there's only like 3 left this year. 2 or 3 left.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
2 left.
2. And it's only the quarterfinals. So that's credit to them because...
What 2 are left? Victory?
Sydney's left.
And Sydney.
Sydney and Victory left. And they have to meet. So there'll be a final NPL team in the final on the other side.
As a player, do you like the relegation promotion system?
Yeah. I'm heavily for that here.
Oh, wow.
I just need, I just really hope it happens because that fixes a lot of problems, I think. Not just financially, but in the A-League, if a team's coming last...
They can throw in the...
Throw in their resis, and then it maybe helps a team that's fighting you, and they get the 3 points because they're playing against kids. You know what I mean? So it's like... I'd love to see that because everyone will be really fighting to the end to stay up, you know what I mean? So I think it's important. I think it is important. They've introduced this little Australian Championship they're doing. I think that's great. I think that's fantastic that the NPL clubs have done that because that now the crowds in that was pushing A-League crowds, you know what I mean? So I think that's fantastic. And something like that transitioned into the A-League would be great. It's just, obviously, again, the financials is tough and the league's going through a tough time, but... time sorts itself out. So
yeah,
I think it will. I think in the future, I'm very aspiring. Hopefully, in my time still playing, that it happens. But yeah, I'd be fortunate enough to see it. Hopefully. One
thing I want to see a bit more of, I want the fans to have a bit of a longer leash and let them have fun and enjoy themselves and support their team a bit more.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't think it's coming from the top of the A-League. I think it's more coming from. New South Wales Police, from what I heard, and I can understand, but I feel like the more police you have at games, the more fans feel intimidated.
I agree.
The more they gag, the more Listen, man, as a,
Look, I don't want to say it, but there's always more police at Wanderers games than there is.
There is always
at
more
anyone
police.
games. I know.
Soccer games, football games, than there is league games.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
And I'm happy to say that. You know, I'm a leaguey. Everyone knows that, but.
Yeah.
You know, I've gone to a few Wanderers games and I'm like, fuck, man, there's so many
I've been
coppers
involved
here.
in games where I'm like, there's actually no problems, but I don't want to say the police causes the problem, but it's like...
Do you think it stems from that Melbourne game? Victory City? When
it could.
I reckon that's where it comes from.
That was a big problem when that happened. Because
listen, I agree. That should have never happened, but...
I don't know.
One game, like, does everyone get punished for it? Like,
I know, that's what I mean. And then you punish the supporters and then they're just going to be... That's straight vendetta against you now.
But
so now they're just going to do it worse.
It kills the spirit of the game, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, we were over in the World Cup, man, like, highly dense, people everywhere, from all different types of nationalities and whatnot. But there was the police presence, fair enough. But you reckon they were just letting us celebrate, cheer? Man, it was crazy. But the coppers over there were so fun to be around.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all so friendly, and like I've seen more police at like Premier League football games and stuff in England than I have at any of the World Cup. There seemed to be no issues. Everyone's just having a good time.
Yeah, it looked well run. It looked really well run.
So fun, bro.
Yeah, it looked really well run. I don't know why, but I don't know. There's a stigma against Wanderers. There always has been.
Yeah,
I'm not like afraid to say that. There always has been. Western Sydney people are criminals. That's just how the stigma is. So that's how people think, and obviously it's not true, but. There's been so many instances where, don't get me wrong, there's some idiotic things supporters do as well. Don't get me wrong. That's
in every team, bro.
That's in every team. But I'd like to see a bit more leeway, for sure. Like, you know, for me, in a standing area with no seats, which it is what it is now in the stadium, I think flares, there's no problem. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. Some people will say it's wrong. I think in moderation, like if there's a stadium with seats everywhere, you know, you could fucking start a fire. Like, okay, we love to see flares. Fans love to see flares. Players love to see flares. When it's a hazard, I agree.
Yeah.
Punish, get rid.
Yeah.
But if there's a standing area and it's open, there's not a closed roof, and you can somehow manage a way in the future to allow that, then that'd be great for football here. It would. But, you know, in Europe, it's legal, like they don't police it. I've played in stadiums now over there where the flares go insane, and it's honestly the greatest thing you'll see. Like, it's unbelievable.
We let off a few as well.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
My flares were like the legit, like the
fire flares.
Fire flares. Yeah, like we had the smoke bomb flares.
The smoke
that's
flares.
what they were.
Yeah, harmless.
They're harmless, bro.
Harmless.
Play on.
Yeah.
But I don't listen. The first game of the season up against City FC.
Yeah.
And for me, no better atmosphere at an A-League game. You know who I'm going to be going for. At Combank Stadium, I'm pretty sure it is, mid-October.
Yeah, no, it's Allianz.
Allianz?
No? Yeah,
Allianz. So even better. We want to get a win there. Are you excited for that one?
Yeah, it's a long way away still, but yeah, I am.
I'm sure you've got it penciled on the calendar.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's got the derbies penciled. You only have 3 circles on your calendar each year. That's it, just the 3 games.
Do you know what to expect from the City FC team this year?
No, they're a good side. They were last year. I followed the A-League a bit last year, even though I was overseas. They're a good side, coached by a great manager. Paddy Kuznorba, great manager. They'll be strong. They're always a tough game. Like, you could put in 11 different Sydney FC players and it'll still be a tough game. That's just how Sydney are. It's how we are. The derbies are always, you know, tactics are right out the window for those games. It's just whoever wants it more always wins. That's just usually how it works. So, they're good. I reckon they're a good fancy for the Cup, so they'll have a few more professional games. But yeah, we'll have our friendly games. We'll have our trial games. Try to get fit as much as we can. But yeah, that game is always unreal to play in.
How genuine is the rivalry?
For someone like me, it's genuine. You know, for some boys that maybe are hopping around A-League teams or just come into one of those teams and never played that game might not understand it as much. But because I've been a fan, I've been part of the RBB since I was 10 years old. I've been in the supporter system. I've thrown bottles across seats before when I was a kid. Like, I understand the rivalry. Even though it's Australia and it's not Europe, it is a big rivalry. It is. Like, I really genuinely don't like Sydney FC. Like, I don't. And not many people do that are born and bred in Western Sydney, you know? So they say loyalty in football is not that crazy anymore, which I agree with. Loyalty is not that big anymore in Australia, but as a fan and as someone that's born there and bred there, it is still like a big thing. Like those RBB guys, they would do anything to beat Sydney FC. Like I know when I was there, you just want to win. Like you're so nervous for the games.
Bro, thank you for not being cordial or like just tiptoeing around that question, because fuck man, like I feel like a lot of not only like professional athletes, maybe boxers as well sometimes, like they don't want to give the opposition any leg up or motivation by saying what they trying to get a reaction out of them.
Yeah.
But like we love that game because of the rivalry. We love the game because it's State of Origin, man, thrives off hating each other.
That's what I mean, yeah. State of Origin's the best.
Bro.
Yeah, unreal.
Stuff them.
Yeah,
like,
unreal. I went to the game for a year when I got back. It was fucking unreal. Loved it.
How good.
Yeah, I loved it. I went to the footy on the weekend. I just go to random footy games sometimes. I fucking love footy. Love the NRL.
Do you?
Oh, I love the NRL. Play Supercoach every year.
Do ya?
Oh yeah, I got smashed this year, but I'm out. Yeah, I'm out this year.
Bro, my phone call away, bro. You need any tips? Let me know,
Yeah,
man.
I know. I was out this year. I got smashed. I had too many injuries. Jackson Ford doing his shoulder killed me.
Oh, that would have.
Absolutely killed me, Killed my season. So, massive supporter. Mrs. a Dragon supporter. Just went to the Dragons Sharks game. I was there at Jubilee. That was great.
Congrats, Dragons fans.
Great game.
Great game.
I'll be there tonight. The Panthers game.
Oh, yeah?
I'll be there tonight.
I'll see you there. I'm
I'll be
ground
there
announcing,
tonight.
brother.
I'll be there tonight. Can't wait for that game. I got high hopes.
Let's get you on the field. Are you coming on the field? Do
I don't think so.
you want to come on the field?
Maybe. It depends how I'm feeling.
Depends how I'm feeling. I'll call you. I'll call you.
But yeah, that'll be good. Obviously, mad Panther supporter. Me and my brother.
Mad.
Through and through. So.
When did you start supporting them?
Oh, I was young. My dad's a doggy supporter, so there's a bit of a rivalry there. So yeah. Supported them so young because we've been in Penrith so long. It's just so like. You just see Penrith everywhere. It's just Panthers, you know. You go to the club for lunch or dinner and the Panthers everywhere. Then you got Panthers flags at the house. You know what I mean? It's just Panthers fever and I love it there. It's so good.
Did we ever cross paths when I was a player?
I don't think so, no. I don't think so. I was never like at the games much when I was a kid.
Fair
it was
enough.
more football, but I was always watching on TV, always. But yeah, I have high hopes for them this year, just not recently, but I do hope they still win it. Because I hate when other people win. That the dynasty so far has been the best thing ever. Because I can just give it to everyone. So good. Because there's so many NRL supporters I'm friends with, and they're all Dragons supporters, Bunny supporters, Eel supporters, Dog supporters. So yeah, it's good. I'm more of a fan than like a spectator of Panthers. Like I get a bit giddy when I'm like see them, even though like I'm good in the community too. But you go and watch the games and you see them like, fuck man, that's mad.
Yeah, that's mad.
It's just still like a kid.
Well, for context, everyone, this is Thursday, so they're playing Roosters tonight, and I'm happy to say that I reckon Penrith win. And that's bias aside, just going off the fact, the last 13 games, Penrith have won 12. I reckon systematically, like we know how to beat the Roosters.
Yeah.
Roosters don't do well against highly disciplined teams like your Melbourne Storms, like your obviously the Penrith Panthers.
Roosters are just a scary team at the moment. That's all.
Yeah,
they put on 82 2 weeks ago. They know how to score. They weren't that great last week.
Is that because they played so good, or is that because Cowboys played so shit?
Yes, maybe. You're not wrong.
That is.
In my opinion, Dogs should have beat them. In my opinion, last week, watched that game. So I know they just have a few star boys. Don't know if Teddy's still out.
Teddy's still out.
Cody Ramsey's back. Okay, that's a big thing. So
Cody Ramsey's. Fuck, what a story he has, man. We should get him on.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He was out for what, 2 years or something?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He was. I don't know how he came back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's a great story. It's a great story. So yeah,
bro. Back to football. Back to football. The real football, as you guys call it. You've played 2 games, I believe, for the Socceroos.
Yeah.
2 games?
Yeah.
Fuck, I've done my research on you, bro. It's all in here.
It's good. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
When was your last game?
For the Socceroos?
Yep.
That was in New Zealand. That was last September, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, that was unreal. That's still the best achievement of my life so far. Because ever since a kid, I wanted to play for the country. So.
And obviously still be a big goal of yours to...
Yeah, to go back. Yeah, I would love to be back there. I've got my own goals and aspirations that I've made when I started my career, and being a 30-capped Socceroo was one of them. So
wow,
I'd like to be back there, and I still know I have plenty of time. So I'd like to ball out here, hopefully get back in the mixer and go overseas somewhere again, hopefully, and that'll put me in a good spot. There's an Asia Cup coming up in January. I'd love to be in the mixer for that. That'd be great. But he's Tony Popovic. He knows, because he's seen me play. He's picked me for a few camps. He's put me on in a game. He's given me my debut, so he knows what he's going to get from me if I'm fit. So if I want to be fit and I want to play well, you know, then I know I can be in the mix. So I just need to play again and do my thing. So I think it'll be
we've got a luxury of some ballers, man, up front.
Oh yeah, we do.
Obviously, Irankunda
makes my job harder.
Yeah, but that's what you want. But
exactly,
you don't want to give
me. Yeah, 100%. Like you got Irankunda, who's
just off
freak.
sporting too.
Yeah, baller.
Can I be honest? Like, as a fan, I'd love to see him play out wide. I don't.
Yeah, he played out wide a bit for Watford.
It's not like I don't like him playing up front. It's just I feel like, and he can get up, man. He can get height on those aerials, but I don't know. I feel like he's more threatening on the wing.
For me, his best position is in the right wing.
Right wing?
Yeah, because I played against him right wing in the A-League plenty of times, and I was with him at the All-Stars, the A-League All-Stars.
What do you prefer?
Me? Right. I like the right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like the right. He would probably like the left too because he can cut in and shoot, but I don't know. He's just a different animal on the right. Every time I watch him on the right, he's the best player in the park.
I think what we've seen so far in the World Cup, him play on the left, like,
yeah,
I feel like
fantastic.
he's kind of...
Yeah, it was fantastic on the left. But some players transition. I started off as a left winger, and now I've gone to the right. So maybe he's in that transition period.
I started off on the right wing, I went on the left. Yeah,
that's what I mean, yeah.
It's weird.
Does it make a difference in NRL, honestly?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah? Why?
Okay, so as a winger, playing on the right, I'm a right arm carry, left arm fend.
Yeah. So it's easier on the right?
Attacking on the edge
is better.
It's easier for me.
Yeah.
And I can finish and can use my body around the corner posts a bit more. And I like to jump off my left for the kicks, right?
Okay. So on the left, you got to carry on your left, or you still carry the right?
See,
it's harder to carry your left
arm. To be a professional and just like nailing your craft, you need to switch
You should
arms.
be able to,
Yeah, but sometimes out of habit, I could be running like that and I'll score like that. It just
sometimes happens. Yeah.
And
I've always had that feeling, like, is it that much of a difference?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I didn't like jumping off my right foot. So yeah, from left to right. Yeah. But saying that, I was a right shoulder tackle, so that favoured my inside a bit more.
Yeah.
And I did like carrying out from left going to my right because I'm a right arm carry. Coming out of yardage.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
Does that make sense? Out of yardage, I don't like it on the right side.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Attack shifts, I like running on the right.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I'll ask you a question then. What's the hardest position in NRL? Let's say besides halfback, I think is the hardest.
Okay, can you
The
elaborate?
hardest as in like...
Physically or mentally? Like,
I would say physically. Would you say front rower? But they're already big.
Nah, hooker, man. I reckon hooker.
Oh, yeah, good shout.
Hooker,
They make a lot of tackles, don't they?
Make a lot of tackles. You're the smallest bloke on the field. Always got to play up your weight.
Yeah.
You got to have heart for hooker, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You get steamrolled by fucking 120 kilo blokes running full pelt.
Yeah, you're not wrong, actually.
And you're the smallest bloke on the field.
You always see them on the tackle counter. It's always up there.
Always.
Yeah.
Got to be the fittest. Got to be and that's playing 80 minutes in the middle.
Yeah, true.
That's why I have
always
so much respect for guys
the
like
ball.
so much respect for guys like Mitch Kenny. He's a
dog.
Bro.
Yeah, I like Mitch
Dog.
Kenny. I'm a big fan of Mitch Kenny.
Big fan of Mitch Kenny. Just the way he conducts himself, ultimate professional, was never the most, and I'm sure he won't get offended me saying this, he wasn't the most silkiest dummy half coming through. And, bro, just see where he's taking his career now. Just on a 4-year deal with Panthers. Bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, probably them.
Yeah.
I feel like in high pressure, but being putting in high pressure moments, fullback.
Yeah.
Fullback.
You got to take a high ball late.
High balls,
or something late.
grubbers, you're running left to right non-stop. You've got to get your numbers right.
Yeah.
You got to make your one-on-one tackle. Sometimes you got to make a 2-on-1 tackle in open play.
Yeah. You have those moments, pressure moments. Yeah.
Bro, like winger, you have those moments as well. Like, you know, if you're a second too early on a jamming on a tackle, they'll throw it over the top, they put in a kick behind you.
I know.
If you're not at the end of the line, you get done. You got to get your timing right on attacking shifts. Like, wingers definitely evolved a lot in the last 20 years. A lot. Your role's definitely expanded. Like, you got to get your set started coming out of yardage, and you got to run into a brick wall most of the time.
And every winger now can do a somersault on the sideline, put it down.
That's the thing. Moments. Moments. You don't get them that very often. Like,
I know. You just got to take it.
You said on the weekend, Bulldogs versus the Roosters, there was a moment where they put in a grubber and the Bulldogs winger Jethro Winakama had an opportunity to ground and he missed it.
Yeah, I watched
You don't get them often, bro. You got to nail them.
Yeah.
That's what
that's how it is. That's same as us. Yeah. That was my only shot in the weekend.
That's exactly right, bro.
You have to have one moment.
I mean, when you get an opportunity one-on-one with a keeper or you're one-on-one with a defender, you've got the opportunity to skin him.
Yeah.
Like, you got to take that.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, I agree. But back to the Socceroos.
Yes, back to Socceroos.
You just said...
it was a great moment. You know why? Because when I went on, I wasn't thinking much about, like, the whole like nostalgia of playing for Socceroos.
Yeah.
It was more like just don't fucking make a fool of yourself. Like show everyone you at least deserve to be here right now. That's first priority because, you know, there's always going to be people in the media and talking that shouldn't be called up. He shouldn't be this. He shouldn't be that. He's shit. He's good. Blah, 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 blah. So that's always going to happen. So when I got on, it was more so just don't, like, as corny as it sounds, don't fucking make a mistake. Just do your thing. And then my first touch was a ball, 60 metres diag on the chest. And I was like, all right, you're good. You're sweet.
You know, actually thinking, I've done a bit of research on the mental side of things. Like, you actually thinking, oh, don't make a mistake. Don't fuck up. What usually happens?
Yeah, you always fuck up. Yeah, I know.
Crazy,
I know.
huh?
Yeah. But that comes with age and games and, you know
experience.
what I mean? Yeah, experience. So that's why I felt like I was fine to come on. I felt like I was ready to at least come on. So that was good. He put me on in both games, so I'm happy I got the 2 caps.
What about, I spoke about a bit earlier about ballers and our attacking threats. What's your take on Christian Volpato so far? And he's on the right wing at the moment for the Socceroos. So that's the guy you're fighting up against.
Good player. Yeah, good player.
Did you play against him growing up?
He was at Western Sydney with me when I was a bit older though. So I think I trained with him quite a few times, yeah, but not like we didn't play together much and all that. But I think he's a fantastic player.
A lot of people that I've spoken to said that his rise was just meteoric. Meteoric? Is that the word?
Meteoric. Yeah.
Meteoric.
I agree.
Yeah?
I agree.
That's the
I agree, definitely.
Well, no one saw his rise coming.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's all credit to him. Like I don't know about his story about leaving the Wanderers. I don't know if he got kicked out, he left. I don't know much about that. But when he left, he just went overseas and no one heard of him. And all of a sudden he was playing for Roma and he was getting coached by Mourinho and
crazy story, man.
Playing under 21s Italy. Like I was like, man, he's doing really well. Like fair play to him. Like, and now he's playing Sassuolo, starting games.
He's linked to
World
Fiorentina
Cup
as well.
Yeah, he linked to big clubs for big money moves. So you know, fair play to him. Like that's hard to do. Like it's ballsy to go over at a young age. It's very ballsy. So I've got all credit to him.
I know he's going for a bit of shit now. We all know that's the elephant in the room.
Bit of media.
Yeah, but you know what? I've spoken to him, and you know, it's probably all right for me to say this now, but he's like full like. Mate, he can't believe he can't work it out how he got tested positive, and it's happened before. Like I know Josh Reynolds got tested positive on a roadside, and the second test came back negative. So
I don't know how that happens.
And he did the same thing. Like the same day. So he got tested at 1 a.m. He got tested the same day, and it all came back negative. So. He's done multiple tests that will come back negative, and he vows that he's never taken a drug in his life. So, bro, like we're supporting the brother.
Happens. Yeah, it happens.
Hopefully,
support a brother happens. Like
even if he did, man, people make mistakes, but I believe his word. Like he's pretty adamant.
100%. Like there's going to be so many times like I don't know what happened, but people will try and stick it on you now, like. You're a drugger, you're this, you're that, but like he's like it's just outside noise, man. It's just white noise. Like he's now been through enough, I'm sure, overseas and seen enough shit to know how to just put that aside.
Bro,
like, he'll be fine.
I watched his last couple friendlies. He's scored a goal.
Trust me. It shows that he's fine.
Like
shows that he's fine.
He's sweet. But have you spoken to Popper at all?
Not recently. No, not recently. Only around like when I played a bit after and stuff like that. You know, so. That's kind of how it works. The Socceroos, you know, when you're in and amongst it, you're in and amongst it.
Do you reckon you have the same squad for the Asian Cup, or do you reckon there'll be a few?
Different. I reckon it'll be a bit different. Yeah, it'll be a bit different. I'll tell you right now, there'll be injuries. Like that happens in football every year. There'll be someone injured. There'll be someone not playing well. So there'll be changes. Of course, there's always changes. There'll be the same probably core and players that deserve to be there, of course. But there's no gimmies in the Socceroos. Like he's not going to take to an Asian Cup a player that he wants to see. Like that doesn't work like that in the Socceroos. You're now at a stage like. You don't get gimmies.
He's done some left field calls, bro. I have to say, some have pulled off, some have been a bit. I don't know if that worked, but
I guess that happens in every team. Yeah, exactly. In every coach. Right. Yeah,
I like our chances for the Asian Cup. I feel like we're.
Yeah, me too.
I reckon we're top 3 nations.
Me too.
Japan obviously strong.
Japan, Saudi, and us.
Saudi, us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think South Korea will be in and amongst
South Korea, you'd expect a huge reaction after the disappointing World Cup
because they're a good side. They are a good side.
Bro, I couldn't make sense of it.
Yeah,
no one could make sense of Turkey.
But Turkey have had that expectation last few tournaments, and they've been poor.
But bro, through the qualifiers, man, like they were, Portugal as well. They were killing it through the qualifiers. Like they were cruising it.
Maybe they're just young team pressure, World Cup. I don't know. Pressure's different. Pressure's a different breed.
True.
It is. It's so tough.
You know what? It's so true. Pressure. 'Cause,
Pressure's big. Gets to you.
So many opportunities, but I just couldn't put the ball at the back of the net, and that comes back to a lot of technical.
Like I guarantee, if that game's in the qualifiers, they'll score their goals. It's just pressure. Like I don't know. I don't explain it. Like I love pressure, but like some boys just don't.
Eats them alive.
Yeah, some boys just can't deal with it. I don't know. Maybe that's them.
Bro, I remember saying something. You hooked up with Juan Mata one time, and you went to the F1.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
But you were on the F1 paddock, eh?
Yeah, I went like full fucking F1 paddock past me and the missus, VIP, in the garages for the race. Like, yeah.
Any hookups?
Yeah, I know. Best experience of my life.
How did that
honestly.
happen?
Well, he wasn't there with me. So what happened was, obviously, we played together, got very close. Like, I'm still in contact with him. Great guy, great mentor, especially for a player like me, number 10, winger, left footer. But he's Manchester United, World Cup, Euros. He's got the whole shebang. So I'm like, all right, like I would love to be, I don't expect this guy to like me his whole life. I just want to know how he operates, because I want to be obviously kind of, if I have 10% of him, I'm great. You know what I mean? So what happened was the season finished and I wanted to book for me and the missus' anniversary a holiday, like just to go somewhere, wherever. And there was just, I don't know how it worked, but there was like a 5-6 day period where it was like, I needed to find something to do, because I wanted to do LA and then I wanted to go to New York. So there was a time in the middle, like I need to find something.
I'm going in September.
Right? I love New York. I love New York. Best place ever. And then I saw there was an F1 in Canada. So I'm like, okay, I know Juan is part owner of Alpine. So,
is he?
Yeah, he's in the ownership group of Alpine. He owns a bit.
How much money?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even ask.
God bless. God bless.
I think there's an ownership group of like 10, 15 sports stars, like big dogs, like Tom Brady, Mahomes, Trent, like.
That's sick.
And he's in that group. Michael B. Jordan, there was a few in there. And they own like a percentage of Alpine, 15, 20% or whatever it is. I don't know. So basically I called him and I was like, listen, I'm like, I don't want anything crazy. I'm like, but I can't find tickets online. Like it was all sold out because it was only booking last minute, because obviously in our job, it's hard to book in advance. It's so hard. And I'm like, there's no tickets. Like, can you get me just 2 tickets anywhere on the track for the race? He's like, yeah, no stress. I'll get you a ticket, 100%. I'm like, beautiful. I'll go to Bella. I'm like, I'm booking us Montreal. She's like, unreal. Like Montreal, by the way, beautiful city. Loved it. We get to Montreal on our holiday. We've done LA. We get to Montreal. And by this stage, it was a pickup ticket. So I didn't know the tickets. So obviously he was being a funny guy. Wanted to surprise me, right? So we got to Montreal, checked in, blah, blah. And then next day was the first practice. So I wanted to go to all of them. But he's like, you've got tickets for the whole weekend. I'm like, oh, fantastic. Like, can watch practice, qualifying. Because me and the missus are big F1 fans. We love F1. So
who's your team?
I'm Mercedes. I've always been Mercedes since Lewis Hamilton. That's why. So we got to our hotel. He texted me to go to this address to pick up the tickets. And we get there and it's like this big Alpine like setup. And my missus was looking at me. She's looking at me and like, she's thinking, no one's saying anything for like 5 minutes. I'm like, surely if it was normal tickets, it would just be sent on my phone, right? And I'm like, he's done something here. Like there's some sort of thing. And then my missus comes back and she's like borderline tears. She's like, we've got VIP passes. We've got paddock passes. We've got this. We've got dinner in the Alpine suites. I'm like, no, fucking me. Like this is insane. Like blah, blah, blah. And I checked online and those tickets, you can't buy those tickets. Like the most expensive ticket you can buy is like 60 grand a ticket. And that's the paddock pass. We had the better one, like the family, like the VIP, all that stuff. So yeah, when I got back to the hotel, we're just sitting there like,
that's
like,
fake.
Do you want to go like now?
Out.
Like, so we made sure of those tickets that we were going to use it. We got there at start time, finished at end time, and we were there the whole time. So that was unreal. That was the best experience ever. Like, because that probably won't happen again. You know what I mean? So it's hard to beat. Like, just seeing all the stars walk around now. Like, I'm looking to my right, and I've got Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton, Leclerc. They're all just walking past me. Like, we're in that area where there's no there's no one on the drivers. Like, it's family and friends. So it's no like. You get obviously everyone asking for photos and stuff, but not like if they walked in public. So they just walk around, they're on their scooters, they're eating lunch. And I'm just looking around like, fuck man, if no one else was here, I would go to every person and take a photo. Like Lewis Hamilton's Lewis Hamilton. Like all these guys are just massive, massive stars in the world, you know. So my missus as well, like she's a big F1 like WAG fan. So she's like, that's his girlfriend, that's his girlfriend,
sick.
that's his girlfriend. You know what I mean? So that experience was mad. Like being in the garages, watching the cars get built, like after crashes, how they quickly fix it. I think the most insane thing is how in real life, how quick they do these pit stops is the most fucking insane thing I've ever seen in my life. We're watching Alpine practice and they're taking off all 4 tires in 3 seconds. Like it's incredible.
If you're a sporting organisation, even a soccer team, rugby league team, you can get a lot of pointers from the way F1 teams operate.
They're sharp. Like
sharp,
precision.
Time,
yeah, like
precise,
man.
man.
Yeah, so like I was speaking to...
Talk about nailing your craft and your job.
Nailing. Yeah.
Everyone's got their role. You got to nail it.
I was speaking to one of the engineers in the lunchroom when we were eating, and I was just asking him a question about the pit stops. I'm like, what's the margin of error here? Like with if someone like fucks up here, and he's like, man, we've had times where, people are getting paid all this money each year on salaries, and they lose their job because they haven't screwed on their nail gun. Right?
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Because they've lost 2 seconds in the race, and that's the driver's championship hopes, and
because if one person fucks up, it fucks everyone
it's
up.
gone. Yeah, the race is gone.
Team sports, someone
might in football you can have a shit game and people can drag you along. Yeah. In this, like if one guy doesn't take off the tire right, that's the whole race done. Maybe their season. Like it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So
you spoken to Juan lately?
I actually sent him a photo. I sent him a photo of. I think it was a photo. Actually, I'll check. I sent him a message after he won the Johnny Warren, because he won it right after me.
Habla español?
Yeah.
Tu habla español?
I was like, oh no, it was for his birthday.
Cool story.
No, I don't speak Spanish. He asked me the same thing. I messaged him on April, and I was just like, happy birthday, old man. He's like, thank you, whatever, keep going, being the old head he is. And then I messaged him not too long ago. I was like, Johnny Warren, yeah. And I was like, must be nice. And he's like, thanks, my man. Someone had to win it after you.
That is hectic.
But he's a good guy, man. Top guy.
Call him and ask him if he wants to come on the podcast. Because
he's probably asleep.
I DM'd him and brushed me. But,
I'm sure he's got some interesting things he's doing in his off seasons. That's for sure. Well, I haven't seen him back, so he must be living it up somewhere.
Where would he be? He'd be some yacht, bloody Mykonos or something.
Monaco or something like that. Yeah.
All right, brother. We have got Truth or Sauce.
Truth or Sauce. I don't know.
Animation. Woo! We're sweating now, bro. Beautiful. We're here. We're back. All right. So. Truth or sauce?
I hate sauce chili. I hate chili so bad. So go on. You probably will get the truths out of me most of the time.
Brother, you be sweet. You be sweet. We're actually going to bring up a new segment. It's called Sauces Spin the Wheel.
Right. Okay.
And it's got all this list of punishments on there. Mm-hmm. And if you don't answer my question, you got to spin the wheel and then pick a punishment. But you know what? I'll look after you today.
Right. Okay.
I'll look after you today. So you only got the hot chip and the hot sauce.
Right.
And that's it.
Okay.
So can you tell me if this is ruthless? And everyone's tuning in. So the punishments are 30-second karaoke with no music.
Yeah, that's ruthless. That's shit. No one wants to do that.
Yeah, well, it's going to get worse from here.
Yeah.
You got to call your coach and request the captaincy.
That's not happening.
Do you reckon no one will do that?
No. Not with our coach. But some would. Some would. Yeah, some would. Depends what sport you're in and the coach, I guess.
You got to call a teammate and give them an honest play review. Like call them, check in on them, and
I could do that. I could do that with a lot of people.
Listen, Milo.
I could do that with so many.
Bro, what do you reckon? Like the other day at training, man, like you're a bit off, you know. Like I reckon if you did this and this, you know, and I don't know. I've watched a couple of other training sessions, and it's becoming a habit now, man. I reckon you need to kind of like tune it up a bit. And how would you react? You know, like
I would probably just laugh because I know they're taking the piss. They're taking the piss.
Oh, damn it!
I feel like that would work if you rang someone that you don't usually text and ring.
Yes, correct.
Then it would work.
Like,
yeah. Like give me a young boy.
Give me one of the older boys. Nah, give me. You know what? This is how it work. A young bloke, one of the young boys, calling one of the leaders.
Yeah. That would be funny. That would be funny,
mate. It's like I don't know. Think of Penrith Panthers. It's like young Blaze Talangi calling Isaiah Yo.
Yeah.
And saying, listen, Yo, you missed your assignment, mate. I feel like when you're doing those little shift plays, I reckon playing a bit earlier,
bit faster.
Can you imagine?
That would be funny.
We'll be here all day. I'll leave the rest of the punishments as a surprise. But question one, I'm going to throw it to you. If Croatia came calling and offered you a cap, are you going to play for Croatia or the Socceroos?
Socceroos. That's always been like,
I love that so much.
Every
I
day of the
know.
week.
I think you can't switch now because you played for the Socceroos.
Even if I didn't, it'd still be Socceroos.
Yeah.
It still would be. Don't get me wrong, I love the Croatian national team, but like I am Aussie. I was born here, bred here.
Yeah.
I'm an Aussie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Crow Aussie.
Yeah.
Crow Aussie. Question two. If you could play for any club in the world, any club tomorrow, who would you pick? Not throwing shade at Western Sydney, by the way. Just
Absolutely anyone. I would
absolutely anyone.
I would say Barca. Okay. Yeah. Like I was going to say like Chelsea because that's my team.
So Chelsea's your team.
Chelsea's my team. But Barca, just because of the it's Barca. Barca Madrid, but Barca.
Some dark days are ahead, my friend. If you're a Chelsea fan.
I don't know, I'm hopeful this year.
You hopeful?
Yeah, I'm hopeful this year.
What makes you hopeful? I would love to know.
Coach,
Shabby, yeah.
Yeah, new coach, new system. I don't know. They've got rid of a few players. New ins, Rogers, Palmer.
Bit of dead wood.
Yeah. I feel like it's good. A good chance. Not going to say we're going to win it, but I think definitely better. I think if they click, I think they're chance of winning it.
Was the friendly just not long ago against Chelsea?
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was mad. Yeah, that was sick. Because obviously that's my team, so it's a bit more sick. Yeah.
Any jersey swaps?
No, I didn't get one because I was like, I need to go back in and. Because I had a niggle. So I was like, I went back into the physio room, did that. Then I come back outside, but got a few photos and a few conversations, which is cool anyway. So I've got a nice jersey collection already. So
Show me, tell me, what kind of jerseys you got?
well, I've got obviously all the Conference League jerseys. FC Noah from Armenia. I got Sparta Prague, Grand Qual's shirt, an Athens shirt, Strasbourg shirt. We played Strasbourg in the conference at home. We got Ben Chilwell's jersey. That was cool. Then who was the last one? Oh, and Larnica. So I got the jerseys. Then I got obviously a Celtic shirt, a Rangers shirt, a few of our kits.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, Millwall kit, just different kits. Because I like collecting the kits. I think that's cool.
Do you have them in a box or do you have them
Nah,
in a
I've
jersey
got them all
wall?
folded. So I give them to my brother. My brother has them all. So he wears them around the house just randomly. So I give him all. But one day when I have like my own like forever home, I'd like to have a few like, in cases and like a trophy room sort of thing. So for now, he can just keep it.
Is your favourite league the Prem? Like, is that?
Yeah.
You love the Prem?
Yeah. Best to watch. I think best to follow. I think.
Was it good to watch Arsenal win the title as well?
Not really.
Josie loved it. Josie loved it. Like, he had a great season. Just
I'm
just
guessing
missed out
he's not
relegation.
an Arsenal supporter.
Just missed out relegation. That's another hint.
Oh, right. Okay. Spurs fan.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him.
That's all right. Spurs are fine. Spurs are fine this year, I think. I think they're fine.
Well, they killed the transfer window.
Yeah,
surely.
they did. I think they're the signings of the season, some of them. So I think they'll be good. They'll be top 6, I think. That's my pick.
Who wins it?
I think it'll be Arsenal City again. It'll be one of them. I don't think anyone's got there yet.
Man,
Underdog, maybe Man United, Chelsea.
I
maybe.
think Tottenham will surprise a lot of teams. I think they've got a really good manager. Quoted by the great Guardiola, one of the best managers in the world, Robert De Zerbi.
Yeah.
Roberto De Zerbi.
He's good. Good manager.
Bro, look at the signings they've had.
Good manager. I think they'll be good. No, I do. I really do think they'll be good. He's going young, so I like it. Yeah, he's top 6, I think.
Do you want to give me a question?
4?
This? Or
Okay.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I would actually. Let me think.
Shit.
What was your favourite time? Was it the Panthers or the Bunnies?
Oh, that's an easy one, brother.
Yeah?
Panthers.
Easy?
I'm happy to say that. That's all.
Fair enough.
You know what? Everyone wants to throw shade at me when I was at Souths, but 13 tries in 15 games, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
bad.
fucking, that's pretty good.
Yeah, like, Panthers, because like I was there for
Yeah,
9 years.
yeah,
They gave me
fair.
my first. I've got a lot of emotional attachment with the Panthers.
Yeah, fair.
No, you don't have to go again. Like we can move on.
Last one.
Damn it.
Who would you say is the player that made you want to leave the field? Like embarrassed you for a game?
Opposition or
Opposition.
playing with?
Absolutely embarrassed you. Like he's too good, or like I just want fucking the world to swallow me. Because I've had those. Everyone's had those.
Great question.
Because you would have played against a fair few good wingers and centers in your day.
Yeah.
Maybe Origin, maybe league game.
Thinking Origin. I had some great duels with Jason Nightingale at test level and club.
Nightingale, yeah, he was good, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, just a specialist winger. I had some great duels with Jordan Rapana. Never had the feeling of wanting to leave a game, but a game where I was off it.
Yeah.
I think it was against Queensland up in Suncorp, and they fucking tore us to bits, man. I had Gagai on my edge, and I think Boyd put him over for a hat trick, bro. We got cut to pieces, man, and I was so angry. I was filthy. Anyway, I won the Dally M Wing of the Year. And I played for Australia that year. So
That's right,
okay.
you had a good year.
That was okay. But that game probably was the one that hurt the most, yeah.
Was that 2016?
Yeah. Playing in Suncorp as well, like in front of all their fans.
Suncorp's sick, huh? I want to go to an Origin game in Suncorp.
Well,
I would love to.
We went to the decider. I had very little hope that we're going to win, and to beat them up there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I went to deciders up there in the last few years, and we've won.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's been good. The decider's been good lately.
Brother, on the eve of the A-League season, what do you want to tell the fans, and how you want to get them excited, bro, that things are turning for the better?
It will turn for the better.
I think so too.
It will. The team's good. The team's, I don't know. There's just a feeling in the camp. There's since I've come in and phone calls I've made before I came, there's just a different vibe about the place. I don't know what it is. It's just more of a tight knit. Maybe
it's a bit of a shake up. Like
I heard it was a shit time last year. No one really enjoyed. Like people just wanted to go home. Where I don't know, this year it's you find it hard for someone to leave early. So it's just I don't know. There's a feeling amongst the group there might be something special on the radar. Hopefully, and I'm back.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, you are back.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be a good year for everyone.
Makes me excited.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Well, brother, it was a pleasure having you here. Best of luck in your first game of the season, which I'll be there. I'll obviously see you tonight, and go and enjoy your Pilates session and recovery session.
Yeah, I will actually. I can't wait. Hopefully, the water's going to be freezing probably as well. So,
well, brother, you just come back from Scotland, so I'm sure you'll be just fine.
No, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.